What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Game Night YouTube channel. In today's video, guys, we are going to be doing a playthrough of Iron Helm. And full disclosure, guys, there's going to be spoilers in this video. So if you haven't seen the last video, I highly recommend you go back and check that one out. So fair warning, having said that, we are moving into Adventure 2 with Grimwald here, dude. So we beat the first adventure with Grimwald in the last video, and we're going through level 2, the Warren of Despair, in this video with our boy Grimwald right here. So in order to do that, we are using the Lonely Troll Inn expansion, and this comes in the Iron Chest expansion, which you can find along with the base game of Iron Helm and all of the rest of the expansions on thegamecrafter.com. This is not a sponsored video, but that's where you got to go if you want to pick up the game and the expansion. So with the Lonely Troll Inn here, we get the Lonely Troll Inn, which is a place that we can stop between adventures where we can find rest and we can do the following actions. We can refresh our health and our energy to their starting levels and remove all poison. So I've got our energy and our health completely refreshed, and I'm going to go ahead and remove these 4 poison tokens that we got from the boss, the Naga, in the last adventure. So we are completely cured up. We can also spend our gold on any items in the trappings deck, and we can trade in any remaining enemy cards as trophies, gaining 1 gold each. So we do have one lone enemy, the Skinkling, from last session, so we can trade him in to gain 1 gold. So we're going to go ahead and do that. That puts us up to 2 gold pieces right here, and I'm going to spend both of those on a trapping. So I'm go ahead and put those here, and I'm going to get this trapping right here, the robes. It costs 2 gold, it weighs 1, it goes on your body, and it says you may avoid 1 skirmish per level. So I believe we might be maxed out on weight here. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 worth of weight with our current gear. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the Grave Stomper mace right here into the loot discard pile, and we're going to equip the robes so that we can sneak past a skirmish once per level. That's definitely going to come in handy. And as mentioned, we are heading into the Warren of Despair. It says, raiding parties of Grunkles have reportedly been looting villages in the north. Rumor has it that they are being led by a large, one-eyed frost giant. Someone should investigate. So I guess that's old Grimwald over here is going to investigate. It says, remove the following cards from the base game and replace them with the cards found in this adventure pack. So the enemies we're going to remove are goblins, orcs, and skinklings. So our skinkling friend right here, he's not going to go back in the enemy deck. He is going to be removed from the game. And I replaced them with the enemies found in the Warren of Despair expansion pack. The plots that get removed are the Old Woman, the Wolf, and the Corpse. I removed those and put in the 3 new plots. And the boss we're going to fight, if we make it to the end, is the Cyclops. So let's be on the lookout for that dude. Okay, other than that, I think we might be good to go. Grimwald does start with 1 ration, so we're going to give ourselves a ration before we head into the dungeon, just like that. And I believe that is it. We've got all of our gear. Just a little quick recap on gear. We've got the Iron Helm, amazing piece of gear that's going to stop 1 damage from initial attacks and counter strikes. We've also got the Buckler, which stops 1 damage from initial attacks, and we've got the Shield Block skill, which buffs that for an extra 1 on initial attacks. We've got the Cinder Blade, which does, whenever you roll 6s, you do 7 damage instead of 6, and it does +3 damage to enemies weak to fire. We've got the Holy Water Potion that we can throw to deal 2d6 damage and +5 to enemies weak to or enemies that are undead, rather. We've also got the Mask of Mizlak, which we don't really care about because we've got the Iron Helm. And then we've got the Cursed Horn, which actually dropped off of the Naga boss in the last adventure. And it says that you must keep this item and you may not drop or sell it. It doesn't do anything. It basically just eats up an encumbrance slot. So we can hold essentially 9 instead of 10. And other than that, our morality stays at -2, but we're moving to level 1 of a brand new dungeon, the Warren of Despair. Let's go, dude. So everything is shuffled up, but I'll give the dungeon deck one last quick little shuffle here before we head in. Here we go. The first room of the Warren of Despair. Let's see what Grimwald can do on the second adventure. A savage encounter. Before you stands a formidable foe. Let's close that door, and we're going to go the other way. That's not how we want to start. Ooh, into an arrow trap. Your greed has you walking blindly into a storm of arrows. We got to roll 1d6. This could be bad. This could potentially be bad. A 2. Gain 3 poison. Yep, that's pretty much about as bad as it can get. So we're going to gain 3 poison right off the bat. Pretty terrible. Pretty terrible stuff. Not a good way to start this dungeon. Okay, here we go into room number 2. The Archangel. A flash of holy light causes you to freeze. When the brightness fades, you see the form of a woman with large wings. She has come to judge your deeds. Check your placement on the morality tracker and refer to the chart below. Yikes, we're at -2, so that means we're going to lose 2 health. Let's just do it. I don't want to go this way, because if that's a skirmish or an ambush, that sucks. So we're going to lose 2 health, unfortunately. Dudes, we're getting whopped on already. My goodness. Here we go. Next room. A clearing. That's what I'm talking about. Anything can happen in a clearing. Draw and resolve a plot card. And what do we get? The Shrine. In the clearing, you find a towering shrine covered in vegetation. You are overwhelmed by a sense of power, just as a gentle breeze rushes past you. Gain blessing tokens equal to your position on the morality track. Okay, well that rush of power that we just felt, that faded really quickly because we've got -2, so we don't gain anything. But we do get 3 eyes toward finding the boss, so that is a pretty big deal. That's awesome. All right, let's move on out of the clearing, further into the dungeon, into a skirmish. I think I'm going to skip this skirmish. Should I skip the skirmish, or should I just robes the skirmish? I think we're going to use our robes. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use my robes. Once per dungeon level, we can avoid a skirmish. So we're going to go ahead and avoid that. We're going to move deeper into another skirmish. I'm going to skip it. We're going to go in the other door, push our luck. That's what Iron Helm is all about. Into the merchant. Deep in the dungeon seems like a strange place to set up shop. But who are you to question his sanity? You may take any number of the following actions. We can buy, sell, or trade. If we buy, to see what goods the merchant has, draw 3 loot and 2 potion cards. So we're going to draw 3 loot. 1, 2, 3. So we got the Greedy's Wayhander, the Holy Hand Grenade. Shout out to Monty Python, the Holy Grail. We've also got Rena's Remedy, and we get 2 potions. We get the Antidote and the Energy Potion. Nice. And you guys might also recognize, I forgot to mention this in the beginning of the video, I'm using the Howling Abyss dungeon deck. So we used that in the last adventure, and we're going to continue using that deck for our boy Grimwald here. All right. Let's see. What should we do? Now, we have the Appraise ability. And with the appraise skill, we can actually sell things for 2 gold instead of 1, and we can buy things at half price rounded up. So, is there like a loophole with that? It's like, okay, because I'm full on stuff right now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can hold one more thing. So like, what if I were to spend 1? Oh, I don't have any gold. Okay, so what if I were to sell Mask of Mizlak? Okay, we're going to sell the Mask of Mizlak. We don't want that. We're going to get 1 gold. All right, we're actually going to get 2 gold. I apologize, because we sell things for 2 gold. Then if we spend 1 gold and we buy, say, the Energy Potion, and then what if we sell the Holy Water? Ooh, or should we sell the Energy Potion? I think I want to sell the... this is a tough decision right here, guys. I think I want to sell the Holy Water. Yeah, we're going to sell the Holy Water. So we're going to get 2 gold. So now we're up to 3. Dude, we're like, yeah, we could just like keep getting gold. And then I'm going to spend 1. And I'm going to get the Antidote. I'm going to drink the Antidote right now. It says you can discard to remove 3 poison. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Get all this nasty poison from the arrow trap off of us. Then we've got 2 gold left over. I could spend 1 of the gold and buy the Holy Hand Grenade at half price because it costs 2 and we've got Appraise. Then I could sell the Holy Hand Grenade to get 2 gold. Dude, I think I found like a little loophole right here, dudes. And then I'm going to spend 1 because Rena's Remedy costs 2, but we could buy it at half price to get Rena's Remedy. And we're going to hang on to that. And this says that we can discard it to gain 4 health and 2 energy, but we're also going to gain a poison. So that puts us up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, cool. And then the Greedy's Wayhander is this big old claymore. It's a 2-handed sword that says you may add an additional die to your attack roll at the cost of 1 gold. But I think I want to hang on to the Cinder Blade so that way I can also use the buckler. So I'm going to let the merchant keep that. Dude, that was amazing. So we are hooked up now, dudes. We got an energy potion, we got Rena's Remedy, and we cured all of our poison by drinking that antidote. That was amazing. Okay, our luck turned around a little bit right there. Let's head deeper into the dungeon, into a mushroom grove. Here we go, dudes. More luck. So it says you have located a grove of young mushrooms. We're going to roll a d6. We rolled a 4, so we gain 1 ration. Heck yes. Very, very cool. Okay, we gain a ration right there. Much needed. Heading deeper into level 1. into an ambush, and I think we're going to do this one, dude. You catch your foe by surprise and gain the upper hand. Draw an enemy card, ignore their initial damage because we're attacking first, and you add 3 damage to your first attack, and we're going to add the dungeon level to the enemy's health. So we're in dungeon level 1, so we're going to add 1 to the health of, an unblessed. So this dude's going to have 10 health instead of 9. He's got 2 base attack. He is undead. I kind of wish I would have kept that holy water potion that I just threw away, but it is what it is. It says, if you defeat an unblessed, you gain 1 blessing token and move up 1 on the morality track. That is huge. That is amazing. Okay, so we get to attack first. Since we're ambushing him with the Howling Abyss dungeon deck, the ambush cards give you +3 damage to your first attack when you ambush. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to spend, I think I'm just going to not play around here, dudes. We're going to spend 3. We're going to go all out. We're getting +3 to our roll. Holy crap. What was that? 9, 15 plus 3, 18 damage. Is that right? Yeah, 18 damage. Oh my god, dude. This is the most damage I've ever done in a single hit in Iron Helm. Get completely wrecked, dude. All right, cool. We get a loot. Let's see what we get. Ooh, what is this, dude? Grubrot's Fang. It weighs 2. It's 2-handed. So I'd have to drop my buckler if I use this. Whenever your combat roll results in at least 1 matching pair, add 5 to your sum. Holy crap. That is really cool, but dude, I don't think I want to drop the buckler. Getting the bonus from the buckler and shield block is way too good. That's way too good. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drink my energy potion. So you may discard this and then gain 2 energy. So we're going to do that. We're going to gain 2 energy back that we just spent. And then I'm going to hang on to Grubrot's Fang just in case we end up losing our Cinder Blade somehow. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weight on us right there, and we are good to go. We also gain a gold for defeating the unblessed. We also gain a blessing token. Dude, we're getting all kinds of stuff. Let's go ahead and shuffle these up just to make sure that these are nice and shuffled up here. Gain a blessing token, and we get to move up 1 on the morality track. Dude, that was insane. That was like the most profitable enemy encounter I've ever had in the game. That was so good. Cool. And then we get the unblessed in our graveyard right there. So we got loot, we got gold, we got a blessing, and we got to move up on the morality track. Unbelievable. That was incredible. Okay, let's keep on going, dudes. Our luck has been turning around the second half of level 1 into a savage encounter. Heck no. We're going to close that door and go the other way. Ooh, into an ambush. I might have spoke too soon. Your foe catches you by surprise, gaining the upper hand. Draw an enemy card and add the dungeon level to their initial damage. So they're going to get +1 to their initial damage. And it says add the dungeon level +5 to their health. Ooh, so +6 to the health of, a gray ooze. He's got 11 health, so now he's got 17 health. Oh my gosh, dude, this is not good. I spoke way too soon, dudes. So he does 2 base damage, but he's going to be doing +1 from the dungeon level because he's ambushing us, so it's going to be 3 on his initial attack. He's weak to frost, and it says you gain an affliction if the gray ooze successfully deals damage during its initial attack. Dude, that sucks. That really sucks. All right, he's going to attack first. He's doing +3 to us, but we've got the Iron Helm and the buckler being buffed by shield block, so we're mitigating 3 damage. So he's doing whatever he rolls. Yikes. Okay, here we go. He rolls doubles. Oh my god, it's so lucky. Yes, let's freaking go, dude. He completely misses. We're not going to gain an affliction. Whew, that was so lucky. All right, dudes. We need to retaliate immediately. We're spending 3 energy. Let's take this freaking dude down. We're rolling 3 dice. Whatever we roll, that's what we're doing. Ooh, we're doing 7. We're doing 7. It could have been a little bit better for 3 energy, but it is what it is. He's down to 10. At least we're not going to be gaining afflictions anymore because that's only during his initial attack. All right, he's going to retaliate. He's got a base attack of 2. We're only stopping 1 damage with the Iron Helm since this is a counter-strike from him. So we're going to be taking 1 extra damage on top of what he rolls. And he rolled the worst thing that he could roll for us. 6 minus 1 is 5 plus 1 is 6. We just got completely whopped on by this gray ooze. He just made up for missing us on that first attack. That is not good. We take 6 damage right there. Yikes. I think I'm going to go ahead and drink Rena's Remedy right now. We're going to discard to gain 4 health and 2 energy, but we're going to suffer 1 poison right there. So let's go ahead and gain 4 health back. 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. We're also going to gain 2 energy. 1, 2. And we get 1 poison. Renda's Remedy is a little strong. It's a bit on the strong side. All right, dudes. It is our turn to retaliate. I'm going to spend 3 energy here. 1, 2, 3. And let's hope for a better roll this time. There we go, dude. 16. That is what I'm talking about. Completely smashed this gray ooze. Take him down. He's got a treasure class of 1. We're going to get 1 loot. What is it? It's the Elven Bow. It is a 2-handed bow. It weighs 2. It says deal 2 damage to your foe before taking initial damage. Now that is pretty cool, but it's not as cool as the Cinder Blade over here, and I don't think it's as cool as Grubrot's Fang. So we're going to go ahead and drop that loot right there, and that is it. We get the Gray Ooze in our graveyard over here. 1 more enemy, and we can get a Brawn skill. Okay, that was it for that ambush. We're moving into the last room. Let's go to the left this time, into the altar. Sometimes a sanctuary is found in the least expected place. You stumble to the altar and pray for a blessing, strength, healing, or favor. If we pray for a blessing, we're going to gain a blessing token. If we pray for strength, we'll gain 2 energy, which sounds amazing. If we pray for healing, we'll discard D6 minus D6 poison tokens. And if we pray for favor, we're going to move up 1 space on the morality track. I think I'm going to pray for strength, and we're going to gain 2 energy. Let me put this little health back that fell over. We're going to gain 2 energy. And I believe that puts us up to 8 energy right now. And that is the end of level 1. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle up the deck. We're going to have to spend 1 ration in between levels here, which is also going to gain us 1 energy. Got that all nice and shuffled up. So we'll spend that 1 ration. We'll gain the 1 energy. We've only got 1 poison, so we don't gain any more. We move to level 2 in the dungeon, and we draw a plot card, and it is a mini boss, the Death Knight. So this Death Knight has 14 health. Put a 10 and a 4. He does 2 base damage. He's got a treasure class of 1, which is pretty low for a mini boss, if I do say so myself. He is undead, and it says gain 2 blessings when you defeat the Death Knight. That is big. So I guess that makes up for the fact that he only drops 1 loot. He also gives you 4 eye icons toward finding the boss, and we're already at 3. So we'll be up to 7 if we defeat this dude. Okay, he's going to get to attack first. We are stopping 1 damage from the Iron Helm, 1 from the Buckler, and then an extra 1 from the shield block on initial damage, so we're stopping 3. He does 2 damage, so he's doing -1 damage to us. Also, before I forget, since we moved to level 3, we get our robes back. We'll be able to use that on this level as well. Here we go, -1 to the roll of the Death Knight. He does 3 minus 2 is 1, -1 is 0. We take no damage. We are not playing around, dudes. We are attacking back immediately as he swings and misses on old Grimwald over here. We're going to do 3 energy worth of damage. So 3 dice. And we do 6, 9, 10 damage, leaving him with 4 health remaining. Not too bad. Not too bad. He's going to retaliate. We only have the Iron Helm to stop 1 damage. He does 2, so he's doing 1 extra damage to us. He rolls 6 minus 3 is 3 plus 1 is 4, so we take 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. I believe that leaves us with 7 health remaining. We're a little bit past halfway. I could YOLO it, but I don't want to risk it, so I'm going to spend 2 energy. And I'm glad I did, because I would have rolled a 1 if that was the dice that I rolled. We do 7 damage, but with the Cinder Blade, 6s actually do 7, so we did 8 damage to this guy. I got to remember that. I might have forgotten about that at some point during this run. I'm not sure. I'm sure you guys will let me know down in the comments if I make any mistakes, and please do. I really do appreciate that. Okay, so we took down the Death Knight. We get 1 loot. A boom. It is a whip. When rolling 2 or more dice in combat, if the results are of matching value, you may immediately attack again. That is pretty cool, and we can hold 1 more item. So I'm going to go ahead and hang on to the whip. We got a whip and Grubrot's Fang hanging on our belt here, dudes. And we got the Cinder Blade. We are decked out in weapons here. And we also gain 2 blessings when we defeat the Death Knight. So we're going to gain 1, 2 blessings right there. Put those over here. We're up to a total of 3 blessings. And we gain 4 eye icons toward finding the boss. So we're up to 7. That is not too shabby, dudes. Not too shabby at all. Okay. Moving on deeper into the dungeon. Here's the first room of level 2. What do we get? A savage encounter. Before you stands a formidable foe. We're going to close that door behind us, and we're going to head into the next room, and we have spied a relatively quiet location to set up a camp at the campsite. It will not be long before you attract attention to yourself. Choose one of the following actions. We can cook, which will spend 1 ration to gain 3 energy. We can search, which will gain us a ration and a gold, or we can rest, which will gain us we'll spend a ration to gain 3 health and lose 1 poison. Man, all of those sound tempting. I think I want to get health though and get rid of this poison. So we're going to spend a ration. Ooh, should I do that or should I search? Because if we do have the whole rest of this dungeon to go through, but it's like if we don't find any rations, that puts us in a pretty tough spot. I think I'm actually going to search for rations. So we're going to gain 1 ration and 1 gold. That is what we are going to do. That's a very, very tough decision because getting energy would be great right now. Getting health would be really good right now. And removing that poison would be good. But I'm trying to look ahead. Because like I said, if we spend that ration now on either cooking or resting, and we don't find any more at the end of this level of the dungeon, we're going to take 3 damage for having no ration. So I think I want to look ahead a little bit and try to play it safe. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us, but that's part of the game. Here we go. Into the next room, a skirmish. I'm going to skip it. I don't want to skirmish. Into treasure. Let's go, dude. This chest must have been forgotten to time, as it is brimming with loot. We can either draw 1 loot card and 1 potion card, or we can gain 2d6 gold and 1 ration. We would have found rations. It would be good to get a potion, because if we find an energy potion or a health potion, that would be really good for us. So let's do that. So we're going to draw a loot card, which is the Boots of Haste. Once per dungeon level, you may attack first during a skirmish. Dude, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You know what? I think I'm actually going to drop Grubrot's Fang, because that is kind of weighing us down. It weighs 2. Really, really cool weapon. Looks awesome. It's got a cool ability, but I'm liking the Cinder Blade. So we're going to go ahead and drop Grubrot's Fang. So we've got 8 weight on us now. I'm going to pick up the Boots of Haste, so now we're up to 9. And that allows us to attack first once per dungeon level during a skirmish. Very powerful. We're also going to get a potion, which is a Spark Bomb. So we can discard this to deal 2d6 damage, and it'll deal +5 damage to foes weak to fire. So we'll hang on to that too. So now we're maxed out once again, and we're moving on from the treasure. That was really good. Here we go. Deeper into the dungeon, into an arrow trap. I really don't want to gain more poison, because then at the end of the level, we're going to get more poison. How many enemies do we have over here? 2. I guess let's just do it. So it says your curiosity with the ruby-eyed statue comes at a cost. We got to go ahead and roll here. And we rolled a 2, so we gain 2 poison. The worst possible thing that could have happened. We're up to 3 poison. That really, really sucks. Moving deeper in. Poison is brutal. The Mystical Fountain. Before you stands a grand fountain. You are drawn to it by a potent allure. Your eyes wide open. You cup your hand and ladle the warm liquid to your lips. Let's see what happens here, dude. Roll a 3. And it says, what luck, you find 1 gold. Okay, I'll take it, dude. We got a gold. I can't complain. I would have liked to heal some poison there, but we'll take the gold. We're heading into the labyrinth. Surely your cunning will see you out of this wizard's maze. Draw 1 ration. If you have no rations, lose 3 health. All right, fine. There goes the ration we found at the campsite, but boy, am I glad we did that and that we didn't use our ration, because we would have lost 3 health just then. We also gain 1 gold. So we're up to like, what, 5 or 6 gold over here? 6 gold. Not too shabby. All right, we get lost in the labyrinth for a little bit. We have to chow down on some food because we got hungry in there. But we finally made our way out into a skirmish that we are going to skip and head into an ambush. Not good. All right, so your foe catches you by surprise. Draw an enemy card. We're going to add the dungeon level +5 to their health, so 7 to the health of a blink. Here we go, dude. This is one of the new enemies in the Warren of Despair. So the blink's going to get 14 health. Yikes. He's also going to do, his initial damage is going to add the dungeon level to it, so +2 to his initial damage. So he does 3. So he's going to be doing 5 extra damage on his initial hit. He's weak to fire, which is good because we got the Cinder Blade. And it says if you defeat a blink, you gain 1 eye icon. Nice, dude. That's pretty cool. Okay, so when we beat this guy, we're going to have 8 eye icons toward finding the boss. Okay, he's going to attack first. Is there anything we could do here? Dude, check this. Oh, the Boots of Haste is only for a skirmish. Okay, so that's not going to help us. So I don't think anything else is going to help us as far as that goes. But we do have the Iron Helm. This is blocking 1. The Buckler's blocking 1. And it's buffed by shield blocks. We're blocking 3 from his 5, so he's doing 2 extra damage. Here we go. Let's see what he does. So 4 minus 3 is 1. Plus 2 is 3. Yikes. We are getting pretty low on health right now. We have 4 health remaining, dudes. Yikes, it's looking pretty grim right now for Grimwald, no pun intended. So, we gotta retaliate here. I could spend energy, or I could spark bomb this dude. He has that 14 health. We're gonna get +5 damage from the spark bomb, which is pretty good. But with the Cinder Blade, we get to roll 3 dice if I spend 3 energy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and play it safe. It is tempting to use the Spark Bomb, but if he had a little bit less health, I think I would do it. So I'm going to spend 3. The Cinder Blade is going to do +3 damage to enemies weak to fire, which the blink is. And any 6s that we roll with the Cinder Blade actually deal 7 damage. So we need a good roll right here, guys. Oh my goodness. So both of these are 7. So that's 14, 18, +3, 21. That is a new record right there, dude. 21 damage in a single hit. A massive hit. That's a boss killer right there. Holy moly. Okay, so we took him down. He's worth 2 treasure. He's got a treasure class of 2, so we're going to get 2 loot, or 1 loot and 1 potion. We get the lamp. Once per dungeon level, you may reveal both dungeon cards and choose one. That is pretty cool, but I don't think I want to drop anything. Nah, I don't want to drop anything, so I'm going to go ahead and let the lamp go. We also get a potion, which is an antidote, and I'm going to drink it immediately. That is amazing. That's the best thing we could have got. We get rid of the 3 poison on us once again. We have cured 6 poison this game, if I'm remembering correctly. Holy moly. And since we defeated the blink, we get an eye icon toward fighting the boss. So I'm going to put the blink over here in the graveyard. I'm going to use this die right here and put a 1. So that's going to count as 1 more eye icon. So we're at 8. And now we have 3 enemies in the graveyard. So I'm going to flip those over. We're going to gain a new skill. And I'm going to choose Fortitude. It is a bronze skill since old Grimwald is a bronze character. It says +1 health whenever you drink a health potion, and you no longer increase your poison level at the end of the round. That is very, very powerful indeed. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. And dudes, I just realized how close we were to actually dying because Grimwald has 4 health and we had 3 poison on him just then. He was 1 health away from dying right there. That was very, very close. Okay, we're still pretty close to death there with the 4 health. We really need a potion. Moving deeper in, ooh, the altar. Sometimes a sanctuary is found in the least expected places. You stumble to the altar and you pray for a blessing, strength, healing, or favor. I think I want to pray for strength so that we can gain 2 energy because we're running really low on energy. So we're going to gain 2 energy right there. Move on from the altar. That was good. We definitely needed that. Let's go deeper in. Into an ambush. Now, if we ambush them, we'll get the upper hand, but I'm running low on energy, so I think I'm actually... Ooh, should I skip this? Is that greedy? That is being pretty greedy. Oh, man. I don't know. This is a tough decision, dudes. This is a very tough decision. I think I'm going to skip it. Yep, I'm going to push my luck. Oh, my God. That was so bad. So bad. Into another ambush. That is the worst thing that could have been there. If it would have been a skirmish, we could have robes away. Oh, it's such bad luck. All right. We draw an enemy. We're going to add 5 plus the dungeon level 7 to the health of a flying snake. So he's got 10 health. He's also going to add the dungeon level to his initial damage. So he's doing 3 instead of 1. He's weak to ice. And you gain 1 poison with initial damage versus this dude. So he's got that 3 base damage, but the Iron Helm and the buffed buckler is stopping 3 damage. So we are taking no additional damage. It's just whatever he rolls right here. And he rolls the worst thing that he could possibly roll, and he deals 5 damage to us, and we're dead. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. We only have the 4 health left. He does 5 damage from a skinkling, or from a flying snake. Dude, had we gone the other way and just done the ambush, we would have had it. We would have definitely had it. But that's Iron Helm right there, dude. That's how it goes, man. It comes down to your decisions, pushing your luck. And we pushed our luck a little too much in this run. And I'm bummed, dude. I am legitimately bummed, dude. I wanted to get Grimwald to the end of the adventure, but we didn't quite make it. We were very close. We had 8 eye icons right there. But rip. We weren't able to make it. This dang flying snake took us down. Oh, and we were decked out too, dudes. Oh, well, that's how it goes, dude. So if you enjoyed this, be sure to hit that thumbs up like button. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing and hit the red subscribe button and click the bell icon so you can stay updated whenever I upload new videos. I upload videos like this all the time. I've got playthroughs and unboxings on my channel of Iron Helm, Tin Helm, Gate and Gates, Dust Runner, and a bunch of new games that are coming my way from thegamecrafter.com. That is where you can pick up Iron Helm and all those other games mentioned. And like mentioned earlier, this is not a sponsored video, but that's where you got to go if you want to pick up these games. But anyways, dudes, let me know down in the comments what you thought about this run. Let me know if I made any mistakes here. That's always welcome. And yeah, let me know what you think about Grimwald. This dude is an amazing character. I feel like we just got really super unlucky right there. The flying snake rolling the highest damage he can roll, that was just so unlucky for us, dudes. But I should have gone with that first ambush, dude. I pushed my luck too hard. But anyways, guys, let me know down in the comments what you thought about this. Really appreciate you guys. Look forward to some more playthroughs. I got all the characters right here, so I'm going to be picking one of these dudes, and we're going to go through with a different character in the next Iron Helm playthrough. So be on the lookout for that. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great one, and until next time, I'll see you dudes later.